I mean, I tend to become a bit unpopular on this one, but I get quite I get quite animated about this because I'm not a big fan of love hearts and rainbows and unicorns. I'm not a big fan of kindness. Right? Okay, so let me explain that a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh, Kindness is, of course, the answer to most things. I tell my kids before they go to school, be kind and be interested. Those are the two things I say when they go out the door. So don't get me wrong. But, by heck, there's a lot of bad kindness out there.
Yeah.
And we don't hold bad kindness to account. And what Rob, and it's great to see Rob Fountain here, what he's talking about is that patronizing element towards older people. And I think a lot of this is about mutuality. You see, so in Camerados, we talk about, I help you, you help me. Right? I like you, you like me. I don't like you, you don't like me. All of which, everything there is cool. That's fine. It's this binary parent-child thing that infects everything. It's the hierarchical stuff is everywhere. So think to yourself, how have I arranged the seating in this meeting? How have I invited people to this meeting? Have I invited them to me? When am I going to them? You should just think about these things. You should be conscious in the language you use. Am I using language that I understand but they don't? Am I on transmit all the time? It's how to create mutuality. So it's really important to be able to disagree. One of the terrible things about discourse at the moment is that if you disagree with someone, it seems to equate to not liking them. That is not the case. But you've got to work hard at this stuff because we are completely conditioned into parent-child. And love and charity is exactly the same. Charity is drenched in I'm the benefactor, you're the helpless beneficiary. You're grateful and I'm amazing. All right, it's bullshit. And the birdsong model is fantastic for breaking that down. And I get very nervous because people love Camerados, but then they slightly dress it up in, hey, fairy lights and unicorns and love. Get lost. I'm really not interested in that. I'm interested in people being on the level, but you've got to work hard for that mutuality. And I think everyone should think about their workplaces, the language, how we create this. I got to be honest with you, I'm a bit of a curmudgeon about a lot of the kindness that's happening with COVID, because isolation has been around forever. It's just now hitting the middle classes. And so, it's now suddenly people are doing, hey, let's come out into the street. Well, I've been working with people who are maybe a little smellier, a little more challenging. They might be a pain in the arse, but we've not been coming out in the streets for them. Mm. And so it's, for me, it's kind of like, okay, if you're going to use rainbows and love hearts, what's this about? Is it about you? Or is this about the person you're doing it to? I think it's about you.